Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tech Bandit. Welcome, folks, to this little supplemental video. I was going to a full guide on leveling and all that, but I realized there's a lot of small stuff that doesn't fall under the you must know this to really enjoy the game, or this is critical information, so it's going here instead. There'll be 3 points here. The Recruiter Friend level granting, which again, I recovered Recruiter Friend a bit, but I wanted to add this on just because, again, this is something for you and your buddies to know and to help make sure you have all the rules in place. A bit on heirlooms, and that's an entirely separate video technically, but that's been pre-recorded, so it's ready to go. And then a little on character boosting. Pardon me. Part of the in-game benefits you get with the Recruiter Friend is the ability to grant a level to your buddy. Every 2 levels the Recruiter Friend gains allows him to grant 1 level to his veteran buddy. So in other words, you've got the recruitee and the recruiter. Well, the recruiter can get 1 level for every 2 levels the recruitee gets. A lot of the same stuff still applies. Same party, realm, and faction, must be within a certain range. It must be high level than the character you're granting. So in other words, if you've leveled to 20, you can't give his 21 character those 10 levels. 89 or lower. In other words, you can boost up to 90. Obviously, that may very well change come Legion. We may see that boost to 100 since you're going from 100 to 110. None of these levels work if it's you boost the character. And you also only have that 90-day period. Once it's gone, those levels are lost. If you move the character from a realm, you also lose them. Again, not much to talk about here. It's a really simple concept. You take what you have, you give a bonus to those who are helping their buddies, and then you move on. You level 2 characters, you can get a character to cap. Actually, at one point, I believe they set the record for 1 to 60, I believe. It was like a couple of seconds. It's actually done on one of my old realms. It was kind of fun. It was blurred out, but you could tell if you looked hard enough. This next one, on the other hand, is a little funky, and because I really want to be able to show you guys in-game what's going on, as you can see I also have some generic footage in the background here. I believe I'm healing something on my shaman. We'll see more of her in a little bit. I believe this next one actually is going to require a little more hands-on approach. So I'm going to pass it on to myself. Take it away, me. Thanks, me. Alright, folks. We're actually in-game for this one because I wanted to make sure this, well, for lack of better terms, could be easily seen through. And I didn't want to try to link up audio with all that when I can just, open up something and show you in-game. Just easier that way. Alright, in the Collections tab, there is Heirlooms. As you can see, I've got this laid out for all of the classes. There's a number of different categories. And gotta grab these crabs. Do I actually think before I say some of these things sometimes in the recordings? I don't know. You have the head, shoulders, back, chest, legs, and then weapons and trinkets, rings, and other knickknacks. Trinkets, rings, and necklaces. Pardon me. Weapons also include shields for some strange reason. As you can see, as soon as I get out of the water, at least. Oh, hang on, I can do this. Ta-da! I'm actually wearing the elemental. I believe, yeah. This is the old shaman set from way back in the day. Look pretty cool. And this is almost a full set of gears, So, although if you pay attention, my wrists and hand pieces are literally starting zone. Though I have to admit, those hand pieces look really nice. I kind of want to keep those. There may be a transmog on, but that's another story for another day. Heirlooms help leveling immensely. And again, let me pull these back up. Part of it's because what they are. These are scaling pieces of gear in a nutshell. They are the equivalent of about a blue at the level range you're currently in. This sometimes works great, and sometimes this works against you. For example, when you're going from vanilla WoW, that's 1 to 60, so I guess vanilla / cataclysm WoW, to the Burning Crusade, not all the BC stuff is particularly well itemized for some reason. A lot of them have some really funky combos still. These don't have that issue. Though when you go from Wrath of Lich King to Cataclysm, There's a pretty big power bump, or they used to be. I'm not sure if the crunch sold some of that. So you may be out that for a little bit. These give you really nice stats, and all but the back, well, back weapons and trinkets technically, give you an extra 10% experience gained from everything. Back is the exception, that only gives 5. Weapons obviously don't, but again, these are some really nice weapons. You can actually, and shields, as you can see I'm wearing the set right now. And let's see, where is, here you go. Stam, Int, Crit Strike, Spell Power. Pretty nice. I also have a set for my melee. This one goes to level 100. They start at 1 to 60, and then you can upgrade them from... I want to say it's in 60 and 90, then 90 to 100. It may go 100 to 110. I actually have to look that up. But these make leveling a blast because, well... it's all the gear you need and nothing you don't. I mean, what I have right now, again, including my necklace, is enough gear for me to basically carry myself through. I am 41. Wow. Woo. Man, I should have made that other pot of coffee. And I could run this all the way to 60. You'll see why that's important in the next bit, because you remember properly with... sorry about that. The next bit will cover why 60 is important. But I won't go into too much detail here, and hopefully I can get that recording, because I got one shot at, or I'm in trouble. In the meantime, folks, I'm going to get back to leveling this character so I can show you the boost. In the meantime, folks, my name's TechBand, and I'm passing it back over to me! Alright, folks, and we're back in the studio, so to speak. Alright, as you can see now on the screen in front of you, we have my shaman. Unfortunately, I didn't quite make the leveling in time, which kind of sucks. But, as you see, I have a boost available. My cursor should be on. It's kind of hard to see on my screen. Oh, nope, there it is. There it is around. That icon represents I have a boost available for my character. Normally I was going to wait, but my guild kind of needs me tonight, so we're going to switch this. Boosts are available under services. You can see here, it's $60 to boost a character, but it can be a pretty decent deal overall. I'll show you why here in a second. Boop. Alright, click the boost. I said click the boost. This is why I should have done this live, but I didn't want to risk it. Alright, so now we get to pick our character. As you notice, my rogue has that little green icon, which, if you'll be in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, thank you thing, is the veteran boost. It's a nice big boost to all your primary professions and also first aid, which is really handy. Thankfully, it's not as big a deal with Warlords on, where it's pretty easy to level it. So here we are. I picked my character, and now I get to pick my spec. As you can see, I don't get that boost. I'm going to go Restoration because that's my primary fighting style, but I could also go Elemental or Enhancement, as you see here. It will give you a recommended. They'll ask you if you choose. Obviously, I know I'm going to level this character Resto, so I'm intentionally going Restoration. And now we are boosting her. Okay, maybe I didn't quite think this recording out quite all the way when I was actually doing the recording. I was just so paranoid that something would go wrong with the recording itself. Because again, that's $60, and I only have one from buying my Legion expansion. You do get one. As of Warlords, we've received one free boost per jump. And now here we have my character decked out and ready to go. This is about high mall level gear. The second tier, actually no, this would be Blackrock Forge. So my apologies. That is raid tier 2. And it's pretty nice. And now here we jump in. This will give you a bit of gold, some nice bags, a few... What else does it give you? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It gives you a level 3 garrison. Is that a level 3 garrison? It should be a level 3 garrison. Yes, it is. Actually, I have to think about that one for a second. If you have professions, it will give you your 2 profession buildings. If you don't have professions, you will get 2 random buildings. Here we are now. This completely screwed with my my setup. So I'll literally be spending like 5-10 minutes after this getting this all sorted back out. But that's obviously nothing you guys need to worry about. But here we go. You're fully kitted out. Flying up to, I believe, just under top speed. I can't fly in the video yet because I don't have that unlocked for Draenor, but that's another story. 22 slot bags, as you can see. Very nice. Although my character actually had some 30s, but that's another story. And I just noticed I'm running out of time here. But yeah, as you can see, this gives you a really nice boost and gives you a really solid base to work from. But that's really all there is to this little guy. Unfortunately, this is one of my short guides, but hey, that's how it goes. In the meantime, folks, my name's TechBand. I wish you all good luck, good hunting, and safe travels. I'll catch you all on the flip side, folks.